Hello, my name is Emma, and I'm going to lead you through how to use the website Typefom to make logic jumps in your quizzes. So, you will use logic jumps to guide your students to certain questions in an assessment based on their response to a previous question. How is this useful? You can use it as a quiz for a homework assignment or an in-person assessment. We also encourage you to have your students make their own quiz. This will improve their digital literacy as well as improve their language comprehension and study skills. Let's build our very own Typefom quiz, which is going to have logic jumps. We suggest when making your own quiz, you start with a new Typefom. Click on your new Typefom, and from here, you'll be brought to a template gallery. But as we mentioned, we suggest making your very own. So I'm going to click Start from Scratch. I'm going to give my quiz a name. Today's will be on English, prepositions, quiz. And I'm going to call it a quiz. Now from here, I'm going to start to build the very first question. I have gone ahead and designed the first question of the quiz. Notice that you have the option to choose what kind of questions you are going to ask. You can look through the list and choose between things like yes/no questions, opinion scales, or picture choice, or multiple choice, which I've chosen to do here. I've chosen a very challenging question for the students to answer. The topic is prepositions, and so I've made a question which has 5 questions. The thought is that a more challenging one to start will better assess if the student has got the full comprehension of the material from this unit. Notice that I have also made this a required question. The required means that the students will have to answer this. The correct answer to this question is going to be B. This is only relevant as we look at how we build our logic jumps. Coming over to the left-hand side, come over to Logic, and then click Question Branching. As you can see, you can choose where the student goes from here based on how they answered the question. So let's say if B is the right answer, I may just say Submit Form. This means that they're done. If they got A wrong, it means they have to work on these 2 questions. If they got C wrong, it means they have to work on these 2 prepositions. I have gone ahead and added on 2 follow-up questions. That should help the student better focus in on their trouble areas. If we go back to logic, we can see now how the logic of this quiz is going to work. As you can see, I've gone ahead and added the follow-up questions, number 2 and 3. Let's look closer at how we're going to assess our quiz. If you would like to score your quiz, you can assign point values to each one of your answers. So I can give the first one 3 points because I got everything right. I can give the second one 2, and so on and so forth. Now, if you want to make an outcome quiz, you'll first go to Editor. From here, what you'll do is you'll create endings that provide feedback for your students based on their performance. You'll come back over to Logic, go to your outcome quiz, and you'll say, keep reviewing to from prepositions if after question 2, they have still received no correct answer. So you'll click all of the wrong ones, and then your new answer will take them. You can see how the filled in looks. And what you can see here is that a nice visual of the way your assessment is going to work. Lastly, if you would like to customize your quiz, you can go to Design, and you have the option to add colors to your questions, as well as different designs. Thank you for watching. You can learn more about the supporting material to find written instructions as well as a quiz.